Welcome to the grind, son. Your mission today is to fly around.
Hey guys, Gucci Production here again with another video, man. Woohoo! Too much videos today, bro. Yeah, alright, I'm going to talk about another project that I've done. This one is gonna be for a game. I already explained what I've done for the Ding in the Ableton session, so I will explain right now how I mix down everything into Protools. So I'll give you a bit of here of everything.
Intel tells us that you are the best pilot in the Bona Force. Welcome to the grind, son. Your mission today is to fly around Restoration Island, collecting any and all artifacts that belong to the Book of Bones. You are then to destroy them along with any rebels that still cling on to their ridiculous faith. HQ out.
You'd better believe it, HQ. I am the best pilot. I will show you. I will retrieve the data, and I will destroy it myself.
Alright, that's pretty much it, like everything I've done. I don't know why this is this cute. What is this one? Bro? What? Oh, that's so weird, bro. Should not be like that. This one should be like this. Things that happen sometimes with Pro Tools. Cool, alright. Yeah, Pro Tools sometimes get really crazy and stuff. Yeah, alright, pretty much. I'm gonna save it. Always save your projects because Pro Tools sometimes is a bitch. So yeah, for the first stuff I record the HQ, that is the guy that is going to talk to the player. So it's gonna be like the boss. For this time I just recorded with a Rode NT USB, that is the one that I'm using right now to record. And yeah, just record that one straight away to this one, creating normal sound like this one.
Intel tells us that you are the best pilot in the Bona Force.
Yeah, I know, my friend talk really weird. So yeah, just pitch shifter and EQ it this way.
Intel tells us that you are the best pilot in the
So you can feel like really low vocal that he's doing, and then a bit of 2000 K.
Intel tells us that you are the best pilot in the Bona Force. Welcome to the grind, son. Your mission today is to fly around Restoration.
Really simple, not really much to do. Then the response is an actual pilot. Give it up. Low frequencies, take really low frequencies out because I wanted his vocal to be more like high instead.
You'd better believe it, HQ. I am the best pilot. I will show you.
I got this weird sound. That is, yeah, I don't know.
You'd better believe it, HQ. I am the best pilot. I will show you. I will retrieve the data, and I will destroy. You'd better believe it, HQ. I am the best pilot. I will show you. I will retrieve the.
Sounds more like a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone that talk different than you. You know, like normal voices like mine. There's like, hey guys, how's it going? And then he's like, hey guys, how's it going? So it's really different. Send them together into the same reverb to have the same space or stuff. Then I just create my propellers. These two. Now one of them is gonna be for the enemies, another one is gonna be for the player. That's actually for the player. And that's for the enemy. Alright. I know that it's really different one from each other, but it's because yeah, like your player should have like better sound because it's gonna be with you all the time. And I think that the other players, they're not as important as you, so you should be able to hear them, but not as clear as you. To record this, I use actually my cell phone to record a big fan from the back. Take it out live lows and high frequencies from it, so it sounds more as a propeller, because that's the normal sound. It sounds really messy, and then come on, man. And then after create my EQ, I took it out some of frequencies here because they were I think the frequencies when the fan just moving around and it's just like the metal crushing because of the movement, pretty much. And it sounds really better, sounds more like a propeller than a fan. For the second one, it was a small one, same stuff, no pitch shifter. I was thinking to do it, but I didn't at the end. Pretty much same kind of record from the back with my cell phone, small fan. Sounds really windy, so I don't want the wind in the propellers. I want them to be clear. Cool. Yeah. The ding. I didn't do anything with the ding. You know where the ding come in. Pretty much. Not much to do with the ding. All right. For the shots, two different type of shots to create one of them. I base the shots in the bad people from Star Wars, like the bad ships, the bad like spaceship, to create this sound. It's pretty much kind of really close to the sound. So pretty much I took some of the sounds from Explosion and convert them in this one. To do this one, I hit a snare from the bottom part with the little sound, the little things are like the bottom of it, like this kind of weird sound that sound like a snake. I just hit him like many times, and I just stretch it, EQ it, try to get some resonance out. Yeah, try to make really weird as I could. Pitch shifter, just one, to make it sound higher, compress, and then maximum. That's the sound I got. So that's pretty much my high sound. And then this one is more like the low sound. Yeah. Pretty much kind of low disaster metal crunch. So yeah. Oh, that's actually my high stuff. Just make it even more high than how it was. Yeah, my pitch shifter. I EQ it to take it out high frequencies and low frequencies. So I think the mid frequencies were like the really best. Try to get let's say all the sound from the hit of a snare without hearing any snare on it or any resonance. So I think the sound was really good. That's gonna be for the enemies, pretty much. Send them to a reverb, give them a space. Then I got the shots from your player, in where I use a signal generator to create 250 to make it at the back of everything else, to make it sound really cool. Alright, so again, I use more of my crash sounds to create this. This one was pretty much sorry, I just hit a snare with a cover on top, so you cannot really hear the snare. Is just like like how to say it. So it's pretty much I just hit the snare with the cover, so it's like the sound that I get. It's like really bassy sound, but at the same time you have a bit of the frequencies from the snare, so it's pretty much, yeah, it's pretty weird. So that's the sound without anything. It's pretty weird because I also stretch. Also, I stretch many of these sounds. For example, the sound for the first shoot, I stretch it a lot. So this piece might be something like this, and now it's like that. So it might sound weird. I also pitch shifter it to be really low. If you see the difference. Pretty much. Now I'll take everything out. You can hear it. You can pretty much hear with the reverb the snare at the back. Now pretty much I get a distortion on this one and different EQ. I just want the high frequencies to make like the harmonics for the last one. Sounds really tiny, but when you combine all of them, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good. All the sound. Yeah, take this one out. It was not really necessary to do this because if you get the 250 sound generator, it's gonna just produce 250 frequencies. But yeah, I just make it in case. I make it into a reverb, compressor, and delay. With other compression sounds pretty. Sounds more compressed and control it, and then into the reverb. And I use the 50 millisecond delay because I wanted like the sound to be weird. So the sound pretty much repeats really close to the first one, and it gets like kind of distorted, like this kind of metal sound. So I think I like it. For fire, again, my C414 is always there. Just take a plastic bag, start to moving around, not really much. Yep, just took an EQ, take low frequencies. You can feel like the hands. You can feel like hands of movement and stuff, and a bit of high frequencies. Get 1K up because that make like the sound coming up. And I didn't pitch shifter again. I just like to leave pitch shifter all the way. Nice. For explosion, the whole explosion. Pretty much again what I was used before for my shoot sounds. That's weird, right? Yeah, I know. That is the bottom of the snare hitting just with your hand, so you can pretty much hear like the strings that it had at the bottom. Then EQ it, getting this frequency up because it gave to that resonance or that weird sound from the bottom of the snare like boost. I think it sounded pretty cool. This one, that was like, so these two were like metal disaster. So when something explode, like the metal crushing and break it, and this one was like the actual boom. Pretty much. Yeah, so pitch shifter, both of them. One of them to be high, one of them to be lower. I think they don't get the same EQ. Cool. Yeah, I wanted to sound more low, but you can still feel like the crash or something breaking. Well, that was actually I think all of this. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, and no, this one not. I just take a can of Coca-Cola and throw it many times to the floor, so that's the sound from these two. Then I just stretch it, take a little piece and stretch it. That's the sound I get. Pitch shifter it to make it. It's pretty much, you can feel like the can hitting the floor. It's being stretched. So getting low frequencies to try to boost that, like the punch. And also getting all the high frequencies to don't notice that it's a can. So yeah, it's really like high pass filter and stuff. Pretty much same stuff with this one, but I just want to have like high frequencies, mids and highs, if we could say, to get the like harmonics for the rest. That's the one that make everything like out and be more, I think, not real, but more high, so it sounds better pretty much. Getting out of my high frequencies and pitch shifter till make it sound really powerful. That was the top of a snare with the cover again. It sounds pretty awful after stretch. But then when you just put in here with the pitch shifter, you get like really low sound. And then try to take it out. It sounds pretty much, I think it sounds like a firework. So by doing this, take it out at high frequencies. Sounds pretty compressed and more like explosion. Then again, send everything into reverb to make it bigger, because it sounds really like nothing. It sounds like really short. So it's finished there and sounds, yeah, it sounds weird. And also to reverb delay to try to make it even more bigger. So now, yeah, you can pretty much feel more of that. Bert, welcome Bert. Again, same stuff. Same Bert from Emily. Yeah, pretty much. 2 of them, 3 of them. Same stuff. Forestry, I also took them from Emily. I also use old tape to record this. I cue it. What is going on with explosions? Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, it doesn't sound like trees. It even sounds just like noise by adding this EQ. Getting off the high frequencies and a lot from mid frequencies give me like just the sound from the movement. Then I also got like the wind that I also took it from Emily. Again. Yeah. I really like that sound, so I'll create my own sound library or something, because yeah, I'll really like everything. Birds, I took this one from a project that I helped Mel with recording some cats and stuff, and I just recorded some background from the house because it was really, really wild back in the backyard. So it's got pretty much some of other bear stuff. And then I get some of the audio from Scata Memories, another project that I'm working in. I'll put it later. We went into a beach and I got this sound. Well, actually, this is just white noise that I record, and then I just forget the name, automated. Sorry, to make it feel like there's like some waves coming, some waves going out, and all that stuff. Like when the wave hits, you feel like this, and then it just disappears and stuff. You will hear it. Cool, pretty much. IQ, this one, getting all the wind and the low frequencies that really were annoying here. Trying to just leave the sound of the water without this. You can pretty much just hear the water. And everything's sent into the same reverb. Also compress it a bit to make it be more controller. And I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I hope you like it. Give me some feedback, give me some comments, give me some give me $1 million. Yeah, I won't make it that. It's alright. I hope that you enjoyed the new episode of See My Projects. It's not the real name of this, but yeah, it's all good. Hope you like it. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.